China has inked a free trade agreement with Switzerland over the weekend, giving it their first ever free trade deal. Premier Li Keqiang signed the country's first ever free trade deal on Saturday in Bern. Striking the agreement in the heart of geographical Europe doesn't mean made in China products will be flooding the EU anytime soon. But for now, this is a deal between the two trading partners. Reporting from Zurich, Switzerland, here's Tennessee Kabigting.
China and Switzerland have signed a memorandum of understanding at the end of their free trade talks Friday in Bern, Switzerland, which business experts describe as a landmark deal. The memorandum of understanding was signed by visiting Chinese Premier Li Keqiang and Swiss President Uli Maurer. The two sides also announced the establishment of a financial dialogue mechanism. After the meeting, the Chinese Premier and Swiss President Uli Maurer held a joint press conference.
当地时间25号下午，商部长毛雷尔在洛恩国宾馆是。
Li said that the conclusion of talks over Free Trade Agreement, or FTA, between China and Switzerland will create a vast space for further development of bilateral ties and is also conducive to the development of China-Europe relations. The Chinese premier said that the two sides agreed to respect each other and treat each other as equals politically, to expand cultural and people-to-people exchanges and cooperation, and closely communicate and collaborate with each other on regional and global affairs. Li also said that China and Switzerland have agreed to carry out closer cooperation in such fields as trade and economy and establish a financial dialogue mechanism. The Chinese leader said both countries believe that they could produce more miracles in cooperation in manufacturing and finance. The signing of the Memorandum of Understanding will make Switzerland the first country in continental Europe and the first of the world's top 20 economies to reach such an agreement with China. The free trade agreement is to be signed later this year. At the press conference, Swiss President Maurer described China as a fair and reliable partner of cooperation for his country and is an important force in safeguarding world peace and development. Noting the Chinese premier's trip has yielded fruitful results, Swiss President Maurer said the conclusion of free trade agreement talks and the launch of the financial dialogue mechanism will mark another milestone in the China-Swiss relations. Maurer expressed that Switzerland is willing to further expand the mutually beneficial cooperation and promote common development. He added that his country was honored to become the first continental European country to establish a free trade zone and financial dialogue mechanism with China. Making his first trip to Europe after becoming premier, Li arrived in Switzerland on Thursday, May 23rd after his visits to India and Pakistan. Li continues his official four-nation trip as he visits Germany. In Zurich, Switzerland, this is Tennessee Kabigting for Eagle News.